on your legions, depending on your country, depending on the location you are watching me from. This evening we'll be discussing um, a matter that is really serious, uh, hovering over our country, our states. It's too rampant. Okay, we'll be discussing of 5 signs that you are going to see, and then you will know that your marriage is in danger. You know, some of us we don't understand those signs. A lot of men or a lot of women out there, they've never come to understand those signs, and when they are seeing these signs, they'll be feeling like maybe all is still well, or that I don't know. Lots are going to be feeling, you know, kind of things is still working fine, but the honestly truth is that things is not really working fine. Okay, until they've seen themselves that this marriage has ended, they will continue seeing this sign until their marriage will end. So, and I am bringing this topic so that we all will know all these things, and I still put you through on how to solve it, so that that marriage of yours that is real sweet, that marriage of yours that is blessed and adorable, will not break up. Because there are so many marriages that are seriously working, but simply because one or two things came up, everything just have to get scandaled. Okay, so I'll be taking us through step by step on this topic. Mama, I'm gonna go inside though. I'm gonna keep it. My daughter. So, 5 signs your marriage is in danger. This is our topic this evening, and how to solve it. All right, let's go by number one. Number one is distance. Sorry, number one is constant argument. Constant arguments. I don't know if either of us in our marriages. I don't know if either of us are having this constant argument with our partner. Each time you as a man, try to improvise uh, something, or talk about something, there will be an argument. Thank you very much for that wonderful comment. I don't know if either of you, when you are trying to talk to your woman about something, there will be an argument, serious argument for that matter, serious argument that if she had understand, or if he had understand, that point of argument wouldn't have arose. But simply because something is fishing somewhere, that is the reason why we see constant argument. Every time there will be a constant argument for no just reason. And what brought upon this argument is something that don't just little something. Just little something. You will see a massive argument. All right, before we dive into number two, my name is Single Father TV. If you find this video relevant, and if you find this video worthy, please, I would want you to comment on the comment section and leave a thumbs of like, so that uh YouTube algorithm will know that this video is really educative, and keep pushing this video. This video is really, really educative. A lot of a lot of families are going to benefit from this video. Please, I'm a single father, and that is the reason why I'm making this video. Okay, I have had all those experiences. So many experiences is bonded into this head, and that is the reason why I want to share it with you, so that before your own marriage gets broken, so that you know how to fix it. Okay, so now So now, how are you going to, number one, if I give you number one, um, if I bring any topic, then I'll give you on how to solve it. Okay, go inside and pee. Huh? I go and pee. Then I'll give you on how you are going to solve it, so that so that oh goodness, wetin people they pass through for marriage, wetin men and women they pass through for marriage today. Eh? Sometimes you see some persons telling you that no, I don't want to get married. Even my friend, a friend of mine, I have been pleading with this young guy, please now go and get yourself a wife. You are due for marriage. Go and marry. But simply because of when I was having these when I was having this conflict in my marriage life, he's my friend, and he has been coming around and seeing how things is really working for me. That is the reason why he said, so you want me to still go and face all these things that I see you facing? Is that the reason why you're telling me to go and marry? Bro, I'm not getting any married. Let me just be like this for now. You understand? So, constant argument. If you marry that kind of woman that before you say a word, she had already begins to banter you, begins to talk. Before you can even talk one word, she have already speaking 20 words. Okay, now how do you solve it? How do you run away from this thing? Immediately you speak out. Immediately you speak out and find out that argument has already begun to burn in. The only thing, as a man, the only thing you are going to do is to do what? Is to keep quiet. If you're not wearing your clothes, the only thing you are going to do is just go and pick some clothes. This is the secret. Go and pick some clothes and do what? And leave that house. Leaving that house doesn't mean that you are running away from your house. No. You are trying to quench something. You are going to you are trying to make her look as if you are a fool, but you are not. But you know what you are trying to prevent. So just gather some of your clothes, call your friend. If you call your friend, tell your friend that, please, I want to come to your place. I just want to stay like 2 or 3 times or 3 days. Okay? But before you leave the house, make sure that there is food in your house for her and the children. Then leave. Just leave the house. Go to your friend's place, or go to your mother's place, or go to your sister's place, or your brother's place. Just go there and stay for like 2 or 3 days. This idea that I'm sharing with you, if I had these ideas, if I've gotten these ideas by now, I know that my marriage would have been working till now. But simply because this idea didn't come up then. The idea didn't come up then. Okay? So I have had so many experiences in marriage. That is the reason why I'm giving you these tips. So that you as a married man, you as a married woman, or a couple that are still wanted to come together. This journey is not easy. No, this journey is not easy. Okay? The journey, it is not easy. But from the way from the start where you prepare yourself, someone that is going for a war, at first you are going to prepare yourself. You are going to prepare yourself. So in marriage, if you don't prepare yourself, be it man, be it woman, if you don't prepare yourself that, okay, now I am fully prepared to get married, you will see a lot of scandals. So that is the number one on how you are going to solve that argument. Immediately your discussion with her begins to land on arguments. Leave that house for her. By the time she stays a day, 2 days, 3 days, and she didn't see you, she will call you, definitely call you. Where are you? You understand? So now let's dive into number two, so that we are going to be fixing this marriage by fire, by force. Okay? This marriage must be fixed, whether you that is watching me likes it or not. This time around, it's not all about going to churches to pray. We can do it. You can do it yourself. You can actually do it yourself. It's not a matter of going to the churches to start praying. You do it yourself. All right? So number two, emotional distance. That is emotional distance. When you start to place miles from your couple, from the person who you say that you loved. And that is the reason why I say that let's take off this thing, this word called love in marriage. If we can take this word love in marriage out, I think things will start being better for us. Okay? So let's start taking this word love, 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 love. Let's take it that okay, we are coming together in bond to achieve something very, very important. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you very much. Those people who are liking this video, may your marriage is never broken. May your marriage never break for once. You will continue living until you grow old. That is my prayer for all of you. So what am I talking about? Emotional distance. Emotional distance. You know, let me just say this. Let me just speak the truth. Let me just speak the truth. We that are men, we men, we like we love we love spoiling it at first. Yes, quote me wrong. We love spoiling it at first. This particular one, often come from us. This emotional distance. We men, eh, we are really the cause of this particular one. It is not even the women. Sometimes when you begin to keep miles from your partner, how do you want that person to feel? Do you know that even if you are not doing anything out there, if you're not, even if you're not cheating, she begins to have these feelings that this man has started cheating on me, and that is the reason why he's keeping miles. Okay? So if you're a man or if you're a woman that really want to strengthen and make sure you hold that marriage, this marriage must work by fire, by force. Whether devil likes it or not, it must work. This mileage of a thing is very, very important. And if you're a woman that if your husband wants to touch you, if your husband wants to exercise his conjugal rights, your husband wants to exercise his conjugal right, you'll be telling him that I am not strong, I am weak, I am this, I am that. You complain about this today, you complain tomorrow, you complain next tomorrow. How do you want that man to start feeling? That is my question. How do you want that man to start feeling? Are you looking at this man that this man, okay, fine. Whenever I complain that I'm not feeling fine, this man will understand and just be. Do you know that this particular man will be thinking, I think this woman has started seeing someone out there? Of course, that is emotional distance. You are giving this man emotional distance. How can you be giving him, okay, now this is bedroom and this is bed. Two of you are lying this way. Two of you are lying this way. Now, you being the woman, you are lying this way, facing this side. A man is lying, facing you. Each time he touches you, you remove his hand. He touched you again, you remove his hand. Now the man has to turn. Now look at the both of you. Look at your back here. Look at his back. Now this back, now there will be a separation between the middle. Even your kids can even pass the entrance of the middle that the two of you are lying. Are you seeing it? Today, this way. Next day, this way. 1 week, this way. How do you want that marriage to work? How do you want that marriage? Man, I came here across a video of one woman that said, do you know that even if I am not feeling fine, even if I am not feeling fine, if my husband come touching me, I'll be open to him because I know this is his conjugal right. But if the sickness is that too much, that whenever she open her mouth to say, to tell, to whenever the husband comes and she open her mouth to say, my love, I'm not feeling too fine, that her husband understands her immediately. Immediately. So emotional distance is one, it is the next thing that kills marriage. Like, so we ought to be precaution. Mind you, in the middle of life. We ought to be precaution in whatever thing we do, because this journey is not a journey of I'm coming. You telling your father that you are coming, you want to go and visit him and come back. No, it is no longer that way. It is not longer that way. Automatically, you've moved all your properties. You've moved everything in your father's house to his own house. You are not living with him. Why can't we work to achieve these marriages? Why can't we work to achieve this marriage that have been broken every time? There is a video I came across on social media, and the host asked the woman, what if you find out that your husband is cheating on you? Are you going to get angry and divorce? The woman said, no, I am not going to divorce my husband. The host asked why. She said because she knew vividly that her husband, she knew vividly that men are polygamous in nature. That she understands that even while she was growing up. She understands that men are polygamous in nature. So now she took that in her brain. Are you following me up? That the only person that if her husband sleep with, she is going to divorce that marriage is her mother. That if her husband there sleep with her mother, she divorced the marriage. But she knew vividly that her husband cannot do that, of which her mother is late. Now the host went ahead to ask, okay, what if your best friend sleep with your husband? Then the lady said, it is because that my best friend lack something upstairs, that she is going to get angry with the best friend, then bring the husband home, because she knew that this is my husband. She will continue trying it until she fixes that marriage. Some ladies, because their husband cheated on them, they immediately and left that marriage because they were listening to they were listening to other persons. If it's me, I cannot going to take it. I'm not going to take it. If you if it is that person that is talking to you, she is going to take it. Oh, she is absolutely going to take it. Stop listening to third parties. Stop listening to third parties. They wouldn't want you to be in that marriage. Someone who is not yet married. A friend of yours. The both of you were friends. And you got married. Spent 6 years in your husband's house. Yet that your friend is still single. Now that your friend is the one telling you that if it is her, that she cannot take it. And you went ahead to listen to her. Are you okay? Like, are you okay? After 6 years, you got married. And that your friend is still wallowing about. And she is the one advising you that if it is me, if it's my husband, I'm not going to take it. And you immediately pack and left that house. Clap for yourself. You are still going to meet her there. You are still going to meet her in the same street she is. Immediately you're coming, she will now tell you, welcome. This is straight to here. Because she is not happy that you got married. After 6 years, yet no man has ever asked her, how are you? And she dragged you out from your husband's house. You began to regret it. Please, let's continue on our discussion. Let's continue on our topics. Because so many women today need to be worked on. So many women, so many ladies today need for them to go back to their parents' house so that their parents can parent them well, because they lack a lot of things. And sometimes these faults usually come from parents. Sometimes. Because as a mother, you ought to be teaching your girl child. If you go to your husband's place, if you get married today, and if a man is behaving this way, this is how you are going to follow the man. If your man is acting this way, this is how you are going to follow the man. And that is the reason why I am still with my husband until a man came asking for your hand in marriage. So I need you to still follow my footstep. How many mothers does that today? How many mothers advise this same advice today? How many? But instead, so many of them, so many mothers, once their girl child call them, my husband is, come back home, my daughter, come back home, so that man will don't go and kill you for me, this and that. Where is she coming back to? She is still coming back to meet you. You being a mother that is still in your own husband's house. Now she will now leave her own husband to still come and meet you there. Why? Why? Didn't you work on your own on your own family and it lasted that way that long? Why didn't you work? Why didn't you help her to work on her own to work? Guys, it is not easy. It is not really easy at all. So now, when this emotional distance begins to come, the next thing is loss of trust. The next thing is loss of trust. When you cannot face each person to sleep, when your husband cannot cuddle you like this and sleep, instead the two of you are facing this way, how is that loss of trust not going to come? Automatically, you are not going to trust her again. She is not going to trust you. That is where the marriage begins to shake. Begins to shake. Seriously shaking. lot of men are crying. Lots of men are crying out there today. Lot of men are crying out there today because of this issue of wrong marriage. Because of this same issue of wrong devastation of the right person who is supposed to come to their lives. And again, because of how the man could not handle his family and how a woman could not handle her family. The responsibilities is for the two of them. For marriage to last very long, it is the obligation of a man and a woman to work it together. And when you see that a man is working to fix this marriage and the woman is not working to fix it, that means the whole thing will crumble. The whole thing crumbles. So I am speaking from experience. I'm really speaking from experience. The experience that I have had for years. It is not easy. It is not easy. And so many of us that are men, long throat. You see this long throat, this long throat is one of the key points that made so many marriages not to work today. Quote me wrong, because there are so many men found wonderful wife. But I'm telling you, wonderful wife that have stayed, that will continue staying to make sure that marriage works. But the man will keep frustrating that child. That man will continue frustrating that girl's child that comes into his life. If you see Ada, you like the way she's walking, you like the way she dressed, you like the way her skin is growing. If you like it, why can't you work on your wife's own? Yes, that is the question. If you want your wife to start looking attractive like that person you are seeing out there, you have to work it. You work it. And stop admiring that outside person rather than advising your own wife. We have so many obligations to work on. Men, we have a lot of things to work on. We have a lot. As it concerns this marriage, we have a lot. We have a lot. I am not even talking about those people who have those rich men. I'm not talking about the rich men that you see that their marriage is still falling apart. Yes. Film fantasia. No, it is not. It is not an easy thing. I am telling you, it is not an easy thing. It is the road we are going to. It is the road we are driving at. Because every man, hence you are alive, you are going to start. You are going to drive on that same road. Once you are a man, you are born to be a man. You are still going to drive on that same road. But driving on that road is for you to start now preparing, start learning on how to drive on your own safer way so that you don't mistrack your way. Marriage is not something we just go and say I'm going to visit him like relationship. Let me go and visit him, stay like 2 days and come back home. And bear it in mind that So many women today, as this particular word is going to the couples. I mean the single ones. Marriage. If you see a girl you want to get married to, believe you me that she is still hiding. She is hiding lots of her characters. She is hiding lots of her characters until you get married to her. If you don't know this. She is hiding lots of her characters, those bad ones. You know that there are characters. There are characters that are perceiving that are too being order, that are perceiving too order. She is hiding it because men are not too many. Men are not much. So she is hiding it, making you believe that she has good character until she comes in. Immediately she comes in and give birth to the first child, second child. Maybe she give birth to a girl at her first pregnancy. The second one she give birth to a boy. Now everything has now come. She's given birth for you for sorry, she's given birth to a boy and a girl. Now she's now gotten a stand. She have not got she now got have a stand. Now those true colors of how we now come out. So what I'm saying is, in advising of uh, the couples that are still living together and the ones that are planning on coming together and the ones that will yet come together, divorce is not the key. Make sure that that person who you've chosen to be your missing lips, please make sure that that person is the right person. Make sure that that person is the right person so that that marriage will work until the two of you grow old. There is nothing that is sweeter than you staying with your loved one until the two of you get old and begins to accept suitors, begins to welcome suitors. But the era and the generation we are today, get married today, divorce tomorrow, is too much. So we have to start working on it. We have to start working on it. Okay? I think I am going to end it here. And I will still be coming live around 8. Once it is 8 p.m. Nigerian time, I'll be coming live again. Fosha Rashid, good evening. How are you? How are you doing this evening? You were just coming on live when I'm planning to end this live, but it's fine. It's fine. So thank you for that wonderful likes of yours. Okay. So now we are still I am still going to come on live around 8. So you follow me up around 8 p.m. Nigerian time. Okay, so that we learn together and learn things. Let's just learn together a lot of things we are going to do to absorb these lot of breakup in our marriages. It's no longer good. I mean, you see couples having kids together, before you know it, separation comes. The matter is that that separation is not even the problem, but the children are the ones suffering for it. The children are the ones suffering for it. It's not good. So we have to start working on it. Thank you very much. And wait for me around 8 p.m. Nigerian time. I love you all. Be blessed. Be blessed.